Consumer Lab tested 44 saw palmetto supplements in 2019. They bought them from major retailers and online stores. Popular brands, expensive brands, generic brands. They tested what was actually inside the bottles versus what the labels claimed. The results were shocking. Only 17% matched their label claims. Only 17%. That means 83% failed quality testing. 83%. More than 4 out of every 5 products on the market. Some contained half the stated amount of active ingredient. Some contained almost none. Some contained filler materials not listed on the label. One product claiming 320 milligrams of saw palmetto extract contained only 87 milligrams, less than 1/3 of what the label promised. My father was taking one of the products that failed. He'd been taking it for 2 years, spending $32 per month, $768 over 2 years, for a product that independent testing showed contained far less than the label claimed. He thought he was getting 320 milligrams of standardized saw palmetto extract daily. The testing suggested he was getting maybe 100 milligrams, or less, maybe much less. He wasn't alone. Consumer Lab also tested beta-cytosterol products. 60% failed to meet quality standards. More than half. Pygem products showed similar quality variation. Testing found dramatic differences between what labels claimed and what bottles contained. But the quality problem goes even deeper than that. A 2023 study analyzed the forms of ingredients in commercial prostate supplements. They found that many products contain forms of ingredients that research has never actually studied. The clinical trials showing potential benefits used specific standardized extracts, pharmaceutical-grade preparations, verified for purity and potency. But commercial supplements often use different forms. Cheaper versions, unproven substitutes. You're not getting what the research tested. You're getting something that looks similar on paper, but hasn't been proven to work. My father discovered this when his doctor reviewed his supplement bottles carefully. The saw palmetto studies that showed modest benefits used a specific German extract called WS1473, his doctor explained. Your supplement label doesn't specify which extract it uses. It just says saw palmetto extract, standardized to 45% fatty acids. That standardization doesn't tell us which extraction method was used. It probably isn't the same extract that was researched in clinical trials. You're taking something that looks similar but hasn't been proven effective. When my father learned this, that he'd spent hundreds of dollars on a supplement that independent testing showed didn't contain what it claimed, and even if it did, it wasn't the form that research had studied, he was frustrated and disappointed. This is deceptive, he said. It's misleading, though technically legal, his doctor replied. Dietary supplements aren't regulated like pharmaceutical drugs. Companies don't have to prove purity, potency, or effectiveness before selling products. They don't even have to verify their label claims before selling. The FDA only steps in after problems are reported. By then, millions of bottles have been sold. My father stopped all his supplements that day. He'd been taking 3 different products, saw palmetto, beta-cytosterol, and pygium. Based on quality testing failure rates, at least 2 of his 3 supplements probably didn't match their labels. And all 3 might have contained forms of ingredients that research had never validated. He was spending $105 per month, over 3 years, $3,780. Based on testing failure rates, a significant portion of that investment may have been for ingredients not present in claimed amounts. And even if they were present, they probably weren't the forms that research had studied. This educational story represents patterns I've observed in my research on supplement quality, with details that may be composite. Individual responses to supplements vary significantly. This is consumer education information, not medical advice. Some quality supplements do exist. Work with your healthcare provider on supplement decisions. Today, I'm revealing what independent testing actually finds inside prostate supplement bottles, the quality failures that affect most popular brands, why Standardized extract on a label doesn't guarantee what you think. How to identify the rare supplements that actually match their claims, and why whole food sources eliminate quality concerns entirely. If you're trusting supplement labels without knowing about quality testing, type quality in the comments, and I'll send you the complete testing breakdown with specific product categories and failure rates. Let me show you what independent testing reveals. Independent quality testing of supplements reveals a disturbing pattern. Consumer Lab has been testing supplements for over 20 years. They're an independent company with no financial interest in supplement sales. They buy products anonymously from stores and online, test them in certified laboratories, compare results to label claims. Their saw palmetto testing in 2019 found that 83% of products failed. But it's not just saw palmetto. They've tested prostate supplements across multiple categories. Beta-sitosterol products, 60% failed. Zinc supplements, 25% had quality issues. Selenium supplements, 30% contained more or less than claimed amounts. Vitamin E supplements, 15% failed. Every major ingredient commonly found in prostate supplements has significant quality problems in the marketplace. What does failed mean specifically? It means the product didn't contain the amount of active ingredient stated on the label. Sometimes it contained half or less. Sometimes it barely contained any measurable amount. Sometimes it contained ingredients not listed on the label. Sometimes it didn't dissolve properly, meaning even if the ingredient was there, your body couldn't access it. One saw palmetto product claimed 320 milligrams per capsule. Testing found 87 milligrams. That's 27% of the claimed amount. If you were taking that product thinking you were getting the research dose, you were actually getting about 1/4 of it. Another product claimed to be extra strength with 500 milligrams. Testing found 140 milligrams, 28% of claimed amount. The extra strength was extra marketing, not extra ingredient. For beta-sitosterol, the problems are even more significant. Beta-sitosterol is expensive to produce in pure form. Many manufacturers use cheaper plant sterol complexes and list them as beta-sitosterol. But plant sterol complexes contain only 40 to 50% actual beta-sitosterol. The rest is other plant sterols with unknown effects. If a label claims 300 milligrams of beta-sitosterol, you might be getting 150 milligrams of actual beta-sitosterol and 150 milligrams of other compounds. Is that what the research studied? No. Clinical trials use pure, pharmaceutical-grade beta-sitosterol, not mixed plant sterol complexes. You're not getting what the research tested. It's important to note that this specific testing was conducted on saw palmetto products in 2019. Quality testing results can vary by supplement category and testing cycle. However, the pattern of significant quality issues appears across multiple categories and testing periods conducted by independent laboratories. This is why third-party verification is so important for any supplement purchase, regardless of category. My father spent $768 on saw palmetto over 2 years. Based on testing showing his product failed quality standards, he probably received less than half of what the label claimed. Across all 3 supplements over 3 years, he spent $3,780. Independent testing suggests a significant portion was spent on ingredients not present in claimed amounts. This isn't just about ineffectiveness. It's about products not delivering what consumers pay for. Now, this next part gets a bit technical, but it's important for understanding why labels can be misleading even when they seem detailed. When you see standardized extract on a supplement label, what does that mean? Most people think it means quality. It means the product has been verified to contain specific amounts of active compounds. That's what most consumers believe, but that's not what it actually means in the supplement industry. Standardized just means the manufacturer claims the product contains a certain percentage of some compound. For saw palmetto, it's usually standardized to 45% fatty acids. For pygem, it might be standardized to 14% triterpenes. But here's what that doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you which extraction method was used. It doesn't tell you if the extraction method matches what research studied. It doesn't tell you if independent testing has verified the standardization. It doesn't guarantee purity or absence of contaminants. It's just a claim the manufacturer makes on the label. The clinical trials showing potential benefits for prostate supplements used very specific extracts. For saw palmetto, some studies used an extract called WS-1473. This is a CO2 extraction using supercritical carbon dioxide. It produces a specific fatty acid profile. Other studies used hexane-extracted saw palmetto. Different extraction method, different chemical profile. Some commercial supplements use these researched extracts. Most don't. Most use cheaper extraction methods that produce different chemical compositions. A supplement can be standardized to 45% fatty acids, regardless of extraction method. But the fatty acid profile differs between extraction methods. You might be getting 45% fatty acids, but are they the same fatty acids in the specific ratio that research studied? Probably not. My father's saw palmetto supplement label said standardized extract. It didn't specify which extraction method. It didn't reference the clinical trials. It probably wasn't the extract that research had validated. He was taking something that appeared legitimate on paper but wasn't proven to work because it wasn't the form research had tested. This happens across all prostate supplement ingredients. Beta-sitosterol extracted from different plants has different absorption profiles. Pygium from different regions has different active compound concentrations. Zinc in different forms has dramatically different absorption rates. Standardized doesn't mean research validated. It just means the manufacturer claims a certain percentage of something. Without independent testing, you can't know if that claim is accurate. And even if it's accurate, you can't know if it's the form research studied. Given these widespread quality problems, how do you identify supplements that actually match their labels? Look for third-party verification. 3 main organizations test supplements independently. Consumer Lab tests products and publishes results. Products that pass can use Consumer Lab's seal. USP verified. United States Pharmacopeia tests products for purity, potency, and quality. Products that pass can display the USP verified mark. NSF International tests dietary supplements and certifies products that meet standards. Certified products display the NSF mark. If a supplement has one of these verification marks, it has passed independent testing. It contains what the label claims. It's free from contaminants. It dissolves properly for absorption. The problem: very few prostate supplements have third-party verification. In Consumer Lab's testing of 44 saw palmetto products, only 7 had any third-party verification. Those 7 all passed testing. The 37 without verification, most failed. The pattern is clear. Third-party verification matters enormously, but most manufacturers don't pursue it. Why not? Verification costs money. It requires consistent quality control. It means you can't cut corners with cheaper ingredients. For manufacturers using low-quality ingredients or making exaggerated claims, third-party testing would expose problems, so they avoid it. When my father learned about third-party verification, he checked his 3 supplements. None had USP, NSF, or Consumer Lab verification. All 3 failed to display any independent quality certification. I was trusting the label alone, he said. I assumed companies verified their claims. But without third-party testing, there's no accountability. For viewers who prefer supplements and want to find verified products, I'll include links in the video description to Consumer Lab, USP, and NSF databases, where you can search for verified products by category. This information helps you make informed choices if supplementation is right for your situation. If you're going to take prostate supplements, third-party verification is essential. It's the only way to know you're getting what you pay for. But even then, verification only confirms the product matches its label. It doesn't confirm the product will work for prostate health. That requires looking at clinical research on the specific form of ingredient. Most verified supplements still use forms that research hasn't validated. They contain what they claim, but what they claim isn't what research studied. When my father stopped supplements, his doctor recommended whole food sources of the same nutrients. This eliminates quality concerns entirely. Pumpkin seeds contain plant sterols similar to beta-sitosterol, but you're eating the whole seed. You know exactly what you're getting. 2 ounces of pumpkin seeds daily provides approximately 150 milligrams of plant sterols, plus zinc, magnesium, healthy fats, protein, and fiber. Cost, about $15 per month. No question about quality. No wondering if the label matches the contents. You're eating real food. Sunflower seeds provide additional plant sterols plus vitamin E. 1 ounce daily adds another 80 milligrams of plant sterols. Cost, about $8 per month. Brazil nuts provide selenium. 3 nuts daily delivers approximately 200 micrograms of selenium. Cost, about $12 per month. Tomatoes provide lycopene. Half a cup of cooked tomato products daily delivers 10 to 15 milligrams of lycopene. Research shows lycopene from food is better absorbed than lycopene supplements, especially when eaten with healthy fats like olive oil. Cost, minimal, part of regular meals. Total monthly cost for the whole food approach, approximately $35. Compared to my father's supplement cost, $105 per month. The food approach costs 1/3 as much. But more importantly, there are no quality concerns. You're eating real pumpkin seeds, not capsules that might contain half the claimed amount of questionable plant sterol extracts. You're eating real Brazil nuts, not selenium tablets that might contain the wrong form of selenium. Research supports this approach. A 2020 systematic review compared dietary interventions to supplement trials for prostate health. Dietary interventions showed more consistent benefits across studies. Supplement trials showed mixed or negative results. The researchers concluded that whole food sources provide nutrients in forms the body evolved to use, with natural absorption enhancers present. With synergistic compounds working together, supplements provide isolated compounds, often in synthetic forms, without the cofactors that aid absorption, and, as quality testing shows, often without even the claimed amount of the isolated compound. My father switched to the whole food approach. 3 months later, his PSA improved more than it had in 2 years of supplements, at 1/3 the cost, with zero quality concerns. He knew exactly what he was eating. I'm not saying supplements are never appropriate. Some situations may warrant supplementation under medical supervision. If you have documented nutrient deficiencies that diet alone can't correct, if you have malabsorption conditions affecting nutrient uptake, if you've had bariatric surgery or gastrointestinal surgeries affecting absorption, if your doctor prescribes pharmaceutical-grade preparations for specific symptoms. In these cases, supplements may help, but even then, choosing verified products is essential. Look for USP-verified, NSF-certified, or Consumer Lab-approved products. Verify that the product uses the form of ingredient that research studied. Track your results objectively. PSA levels, symptoms, quality of life. Most men taking over-the-counter prostate supplements don't fall into these categories. They're taking unverified products hoping to improve prostate health. Based on quality testing, most products don't contain what they claim. Based on clinical research, most ingredients don't work even when they're present in claimed amounts. Here's what independent testing reveals. Saw palmetto supplements. 83% failed quality testing in the 2019 Consumer Lab evaluation. Even products that pass often don't use the extracts that research studied. Quality verification is essential if considering these supplements. Beta-sitosterol supplements. 60% failed quality testing. Even quality products have absorption below 5%. Whole food plant sterols from pumpkin seeds provide better absorption. Pygium supplements. Quality varies dramatically between products. Limited research on effectiveness regardless of quality. Insufficient evidence to recommend. Third-party verified products consistently match label claims when tested, but verification only confirms contents, not effectiveness for prostate health. Look for USP, NSF, or consumer lab verification. Whole food sources, no quality concerns, consistent benefits in research, recommended as first-line approach for most men. Consumer Lab tested 44 saw palmetto supplements. Only 17% passed quality testing. 83% failed. My father was taking one of the products that failed. $768 spent over 2 years on a product that testing showed didn't contain what the label claimed. Across all 3 supplements over 3 years, $3,780. Independent testing suggests a significant portion was spent on ingredients not present in claimed amounts. And even if they were present, they probably weren't the forms that research validated. The supplement quality problem is widespread and documented by independent testing. Without third-party verification, you're trusting manufacturers who have no legal obligation to prove their products contain what labels claim. Testing shows that trust is often misplaced. More than half of products fail to match their labels. When my father switched to whole food sources, he got better results at 1/3 the cost, with 0 quality concerns. Do prostate supplements really support prostate health? Some might, if they're quality products, using researched forms of ingredients. But quality testing shows most products don't qualify. And clinical research shows even quality products using researched ingredients provide minimal benefits for most men. Whole food approaches work as well or better at lower cost with no quality concerns. Comment quality below, and I'll send you the complete quality testing breakdown. Specific failure rates by ingredient, links to USP, NSF, and consumer lab verification databases, and the Whole Food Alternative Protocol with amounts and costs. If this testing data helps you make informed decisions about supplement quality, please click like and share with someone taking prostate supplements. Subscribe because in my next video, I'm revealing what the largest clinical trials actually show about prostate supplement effectiveness.